Capricorns, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. This is your love reading for January 2025. Happy solar return season for those of you who have a sun placement in Capricorn. For those of you experiencing a birthday, happy birthday. If you are single and open to the idea of getting into a connection, or if you've got your eye on somebody, we'll take a look at that energy in the first half of the reading. And if you're in a partnership experiencing issues in the second half of the reading. If you are already a YouTube subscriber, welcome back. Thank you all for your continued love and support. If you are brand new, I appreciate your curiosity. My name's Cody. I am your conscious soul reader. I am always available on every single one of my platforms. And the more places you are following me, the more opportunity you have to catch me posting videos or going live. If you need a personal private reading, all that information is in the description box of this video in the link tree. You can book a personal private reading with me on my website, now also offering mentorships. Those readings are 25% off for the month of January only. Be sure to book yours as soon as possible. Those spots are limited and filling up. So without further ado, let's get going. Got the Queen of Cups falling out. Looking for who is this person for Capricorn. I'll leave that out because we're talking about love, right? Three of Wands, looking forward to what's coming in. Yes. All right. Looks good. What can I tell Capricorn? If you're open to the idea of love, remember, if anything does not resonate, be sure to check your other placements. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus to put together a pretty good picture. All right, here we go. Let's see about this person. Come here, y'all. Go right in the middle. Oh, opportunity. Opportunity to start something. I know. So we are looking at somebody who is ready for a relationship as well. Could be dealing with a water sign. That's actually Cancer energy there. So we'll look at where you meet. Queen of Wands. Interesting. This is a place where you are drawn to this person and you cannot take your focus off of them. So this is a place where you both are giving a lot of connection between each other, maybe giving a lot of eye contact, a lot of heavy eye contact, sending a lot of energy back and forth. For some of you, this might be a same-sex relationship. For those of you that resonates with, not all of you, of course. So we'll look at how. How do you meet this person? The Queen of Swords. Do you see this randomness? The first queen fell out. I have randomly picked the Queen of Wands, and then I randomly picked the Queen of Swords. I'm getting heavy possible same-sex relationship here. But again, if that does not resonate to you, there's heavy feminine energy. Somebody could have a lot of feminine placements in their chart. And feminine placements are going to be the more feminine signs, such as Cancer or so Capricorn is a masculine sign, so Cancer is a feminine sign, and then like Libra, I believe it's feminine. Virgo is definitely feminine. Not sure what Scorpio is. I believe Scorpio is masculine. Anyway, I digress. So how do you meet this person? A very easy conversation. I feel like there's this connection between the both of you where the conversation just seems to flow. It just seems like and feels like you can tell this person anything. Also, maybe they're opening up to you about a lot of things and it seems, you know, like a lot of information right when you both meet. Okay. Whom or what helps you meet? The Six of Pentacles. So this even exchange, right? It feels like an easy conversation. Six of Pentacles is that energy of a fair and balanced exchange. Also, this is remnant of somebody truly listening to you and then replying to what you say and having a conversation, not just picking out what they figure from your conversation that could lead them into something about themselves. Like they're really investing in the conversation. And this is not something to where the semblance is used to where they can just focus on them, right? They really care They really give a crap about you and what you are talking about, right? They want to go further with this, and likewise for you to them. For you to them as well. You're really into what they're saying, and it seems like you just can't get enough. Okay, I love that Six of Pentacles for that. Okay, so let's look at when. When do you meet? We've got the Hanged Man. So this might feel a little standoffish. The Hanged Man is this fixed energy of kind of waiting it out, right? There might be this initial reaction of your connection where you're kind of figuring out, is this going to be more business or is there something more here? And you could be trying to keep it pretty professional. You're not trying to go into your like delusional state, right? You are not delusional at all anyway, Capricorn. You're more pragmatic. We've got, you know, yeah, Five of Swords to the Star card. You're not really the type of person who feeds delusions. I do have the Two of Pentacles, Ten of Wands, the Hierophant, Strength card. Okay, so eventually there's some kind of shift. Yeah, there's going to be a shift potentially way down the road. This may start out as a working relationship, and it gives the energy of you both like really having a lot of common interests. Maybe you get together initially because you want to, you know, present what you both have talked about. Maybe this conversation you're talking about, you know, maybe doing a collaboration, or you're, you know, both interested in the same product line, or you're both interested in the same hobbies or habits or something here. And so there's some way that you end up getting together, but it's not in a romantic way in the beginning here with that Hanged Man energy. I just feel like this is more work related, and it's not going to be something super romantic in the beginning. It's just not. This person is available, but they may be more focused on, you know, just work right now. Some people will do that. They've just assigned themselves some alone time so that they can build themselves up, rebuild themselves, set themselves up, you know, as in their future endeavors. You know, they could be working on something really big here with these three queens. The opportunity is sitting out here. This is somebody who has, you know, a lot of passion and a lot of drive for something that they're all about right now. They've got everything invested into this thing, right? And it may completely draw you into them because the passion they have for what they're working on is contagious, right? You're just looking at them like, wow, I dig your passion. And the more you talk to them, it's like you're kind of getting on board with what they're talking about. And in a sense, I think this ends up possibly maybe even accidentally turning in to a working relationship where over time it could lead to more romantic connections. Because we've got the Five of Cups and the Five of Swords and the Ten of Swords. The Star card with the Two of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands looks to me like you're, you know, more so focused on this. You're kind of upset that you've maybe steered this in a different direction altogether, but you're hopeful here that possibly it could lead to maybe something different down the road. Ten of Wands, you know, all this investment now could lead to something, you know, you have confidence and strength in yourself and your abilities to be able to, you know, possibly ignite somebody else's passions also with the King of Cups back here, and then maybe even, you know, show them a different side of you even here, Capricorn, with the Sun card, Capricorn, to where this working relationship, Knight of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, becomes something a little more confusing. And look at how down the road this is. And then, you know, we've got this initial reaction of, you know, what is this going to be? What are we going to do? Nine of Wands, King of Pentacles, and then here we go. Three of Cups, Lovers, Ten of Pentacles, Knight of Cups. So, like, way, way, way down the road. Way. But the foundation looks pretty solid. It's just this chemistry that could be lying just below the surface that is going to ultimately bubble out eventually. But I feel like the fact that y'all both have this really good idea, or this really neat passion project going, or this drive towards life, you know, maybe they're just so into this thing they've got going on right now that they're not really about that romantic thing. So there's going to be you having to play the long game of continually finding some way to have yourself be made known, available, present, because the Hanged Man is very limbo. It's limbo status while this person is focusing on their come up here. Okay. That was a lot. Let's look at now the clarifiers. Clarifiers usually give enough advice and guidance to where we won't need to get an advice rollout. I've been having to do those lately. Sometimes the reading goes so dang fast and it's so to the point there is no advice or guidance. I just have to show you a way forward. This one was good. Lots of explanation needed. Okay, let's explain further. So we're going to clarify all the cards on the table here. Clarifying cards on the table. Yup. Eight of Pentacles was just hanging out there. This is like a working relationship. Here's the Queen of Swords. Talking about what you got going on, what you've been building. Six of Pentacles. Oh my gosh. I mean. Okay. Love it. Here's the Page of Pentacles. All right. What else can we tell Capricorn? What else can we tell Capricorn to clarify cards on the table? Cut, cut, cut. All right, scooching. Okay, Queen of Cups. Opportunity card clarified by Ace of Wands. This person is like passionate. They've got this idea. You may see them out like just, you know, busy on their laptop or writing out an outline or something. Maybe they're sitting in a cafe working or something. Okay. Queen of Wands. Hermit card. Yeah, this is somebody who is just kind of in their own world here. They're a bit on the inner focusing on what they've been drawn or called to do here. Virgo energy showing up as well. We've got Virgo and Pisces out here so far. And in the rollout here, we have Aries, Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, Capricorn, and then we had Gemini. Again, these don't always have to be, but they're here. Okay, so we'll look at the Queen of Swords with the Page of Swords. So informational. This is somebody who can't, like, again, it feels like they can't stop telling you things, or you can't stop divulging a lot of information about you. They feel like it's an easy conversation. Like they can't stop talking here about this. There's all kinds of ideas. Maybe the fact that you both have a conversation, you may spark something in them and it gets them all jazzed about a different thing and they're off again. They're like, oh my gosh, I have to go run with this. Nice to meet you. Thank you so much for the idea. And then they run off. But the fact that you see them, you know, you're like, wow, I have to come back here again. I'm gonna come back here again. I'm gonna try and come back here again and see if I can't find this person. Hanged Man. Six of Pentacles, Strength card, Leo energy again. So there's this air of confidence that you both are able to just easily reciprocate between each other. And the Hanged Man, clarified by the Six of Cups. Yes, indeed. So we have the Queen of Wands, 10 of Cups, 7 of Cups, Page of Pentacles, 6 of Swords, King of Pentacles, 4 of Cups, 4 of Swords, 5 of Swords, 10 of Swords. So then we've got the 2 of Cups, the Magician, Ace of Swords, Wheel of Fortune, 5 of Cups, 2 of Swords to the 9 of Cups. Okay. So I see some similar energy back here, and eventually, yeah, full card to the Queen of Cups, to the Hierophant, to the Lovers, way down the freaking road. Again, way down the road. There's going to be this hit or miss connection between the both of you. I feel like there's a lot of talking, maybe a lot of build up here where you're both, you know, just feeling drawn to each other. Maybe the one who's just really on this focus, this drive, is just gaining all kinds of this like allure. Okay, because the Queen of Wands is very sexy, very alluring, very attractive. This is something that you just like, I am just smitten like a kitten. And this energy here of the Page of Pentacles to the Six of Swords to the King of Cups is this playing the long game, right? You're continually trying to find some way to calmly introduce yourself as some kind of a steady fixture into this world. And I think it's this passion project, the 4 of Cups, 4 of Swords. You're competing with somebody's grand ideas and their goals and their life purpose in order to have them even, you know, swing a chance here or swing an opportunity. And again, if this is not you to them, it very well could be them towards you, because we all know Capricorns are busy and very focused, very driven, which again could be the reasons why you are freaking attracted and you find this to be very alluring. Okay. I'm going to say here, there's not really much you can do to get in the way of somebody's passions or projects or, you know, their drive, their goal, their mission. And if you do, it shifts that to you. And it's not really a good balance in a relationship. It knocks everything off balance. And I know because I have done it before. And every single time you take the focus off of self and put it on something else, there is this negating, and then there is this shift of energy. There a lot of times the energy is very unable to support the amount of pressure that it's being asked to sustain. And so this is why whenever you're going after your goals, you will be tested, redirected. There are lessons, there's growth involved, there's learning, there's all kinds of things that happen with it. And when you involve another human being as like a project, then sky's the limit on what you're getting back, depending on what you're putting in. So there's this need for everybody to continue to always, only ever pour every single ounce of fiber and being you have into your mission and your goals. Everything else in your life will fall into place as a result of it. If you are meant to be with somebody, it will clearly align to where you both are brought into one another's worlds. You are easily able to communicate. There is opportunity that is presented where you are both able to have connection with one another. There is a desire reciprocated on both ends for each of you in a fair, healthy balance to want to communicate and to build a connection. A lot of times it takes time to get there. And if somebody is on a path and a mission and a drive and a focus, it is sexy. It is. But You want to run alongside them, not interference. Okay. It's very dangerous to run interference. There's a amount and a level of energy that comes with that most people are not prepared for, nor would you want, really, honestly. I mean, I don't know many people that really like that. We've got mama's boy, daddy's girl, right? That consistent, constant focus where your phone's ringing off the hook, text messages nonstop. Where you going? Who you talking to? What'd you talk about? How long are you gonna be there? When will you be back? What are you thinking? Ooh. Are you my conscience? Alright. Let's see. Let's get some, there's Virgo again. Okay. Let's get some details. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this person is very close with friends and or family. We have possible brown or green eyes, possible either one. This person might have a very unusual or a unique name, something very uncommon that you haven't heard a lot. Their name could be unique. It's literal, sorry. I can't, grammar nerd. Oh, so they may have both, right? Like a first name last, or if it's a very common name but it's a unisex use of it, like my name is Cody, obviously, and that is typically either a boy or a dog. I've always heard that my entire life, 47 almost years on this planet, and oh, my son's name is Cody, or our dog's name is Cody. I hear that so many times. Very, very, very rarely and occasionally, and I actually have a follower right now who has a girl named Cody, and I know of a lot of people through my life that have had that. There were 3 of us in our group alone that had boy names, the unisex, like Kelly, Casey, those are my other friends. But then there's, Kylie, that's obviously a feminine name. But that's our little core group. Anyway, so this is a common name, but it could be used very unusually. Think of like a first name as a last, like first name is Smith, or if your first name is like Jackson, or something like that. Okay, interesting. Fun little side note. Could have Leo placements as well. That's Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. We also have Pisces coming out. Again, so these are all tracking, once again, from the reading. Once again, we've got Pisces and Leo. Says you might meet them online. Oh, so we have the green and the brown coming out. So then now we have Hazel coming out. Okay, so yeah, they're on a mission, boy. Ooh, a little self-absorbed, talking about what they've got going on, their life, their history, their exes, their family, their goals, their problems, their kids. This pretty about themselves here. Okay. Okay. We have all the eye colors coming out, so that's not. There's blue also coming out, and then the darkest, the very, very darkest. Okay, so here we've got somebody who is potentially an only child, no siblings. They come from a broken home potentially. So either a divorced family, so they either had to split homes between the mom and the dad, or they only had one or the other. Could have been raised by a grandparent or an aunt or an uncle or something like that. We've got driving around, could be significant if you meet them out driving around, possibly. Okay. I hope that resonates. That's enough details. That's a lot. The eye color could be anything. Maybe it's like me and they have very small eyes, so who the hell knows? You're gonna have to ask them. What the heck color are your eyes? I've always had small eyes my entire life. I used to get asked in high school if I was under the influence. I used to get so mad. I used to get so mad. I was like, no, oh my God, what the hell? My mother's Hawaiian, but I didn't know that, so I couldn't even say that. I just have little eyes. I can see everything, though. My dad would take my picture and be like, open your eyes. I'm like, You want them falling out of my skull? What? So yeah, they may have very small eyes, so you won't even know. You'll have to ask them or get really close. Get really close up and get them in the right lights. And then maybe you even still have to ask them, like, what color are your eyes? All right, very good. So now we're gonna look at if you are in a partnership, a relationship, or in a connection. So if you are single, your reading is over. Thank you so much. If you need a personal private reading, check the description box of this video. All right. If you're in a partnership, if you're in a relationship, or if you are in some kind of a connection and you are experiencing issues with your person. Okay. Mainly you and your person. If you are having problems, let's look and see what could be going on. Got 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. Feels like you're able to ask for help here. Okay. What does Capricorn need to know? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Crosswatchers, switch that energy as needed. All right. So what are the strengths of this relationship? We've got the 10 of Pentacles. How Capricorn? What are the challenges? The 4 of Wands and the Star card. Ooh, somebody here. Oh, somebody may want to get married and they're pushing for marriage. The other one here has said that we're good enough as it is. 10 of Pentacles is very solid, secure, committed, dedicated, long-term. Like, it's good. Everything's good. It's rock solid. But the challenges, the 4 of Wands is about marriage. Like that celebration to start to build a foundation upon. And the Star card coming out is a lot of like outside pressure. There's a lot of relationship pressure. Your person could be saying, you know, hey, maybe my parents have been asking, when are we going to get married? My whole family's kind of putting the pressure on me. You know, maybe everybody keeps calling y'all husband and wife and you're not. You know, or husband and wife and you're not. Maybe y'all haven't even talked about it yet. Maybe you're starting to just now drop the hints. And this might be somebody over here who's saying, you know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Why wreck a good thing? And there's somebody over here who probably sees a different outlook on it. Okay, so what are the lessons for you? The Hierophant, marriage. What are the lessons for your person? The Knight of Cups and the 4 of Pentacles. Oh my gosh. Wow. So what's a possible future outcome? Judgment. Major decision. You might end up giving in. We've got, look at how similar these are. These are very similar. Oh yeah, there it is. I was thinking lovers. I was like, if the freaking lovers come out, I think you're going to end up giving in. But this card's about marriage. This card's about marriage. This is about a major decision, a major choice, major decision, major choice. I do see you absolutely getting the time you need to make this big decision, okay? I see, though, that there's this wearing down. So there will be wearing you down. This one over here, your person is not giving up hope. They're not giving up hope at all. Four of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. Not giving up hope. They're playing the long game here. I feel like they're planting a lot of seeds of showing you solidarity, commitment, the ability that this is, the ability to make the best sense of this. Right? They're coming at you with a lot of practicality. The Ten of Wands Hermit card is this going nowhere, being very consistent but not pushy. So there's a difference. This is not nagging you. This is not pressuring you in any sense. This is somebody who is just making it make sense. They're making it make sense. They're kind of taking away your argument. The Hierophant might be your lesson about the conventionalness of it. It doesn't always have to be what you fear a marriage would be, or you know, the negative connotation that tends to come with it. Because I'm seeing here that eventually there is this very positive outlook where you absolutely find that this, you know, ends up being your best bet. Oh, confirmation. And again, we got more Virgo. Here's Sagittarius. We have Taurus out here also. Here's Pisces. Yeah, I think there's something here about getting married. Maybe your argument's been like, there's no need to, we can't afford it, all the things. But I think you're going to end up losing that battle and that argument over time. You know, it's not a negative thing. There's people who make it work without that need for that. But there is people who make it work with the paperwork and the ceremony and the, you know, documentation and all the things. You can do that. There's something about it, just being that ceremonial absolute. It's an absolution to a feeling. You know what I mean? And if you both aren't solid, secure, and absolute in that feeling, there's always that little bit of, but why won't they? And it's not a negative thing to commit to somebody forever and ever, because there's always the possibility to separate, of course. But the couples that end up making it, and I say this often, but this is for those of you who haven't heard this, the couples who end up making it are those who decide to continue to work at it with one another no matter what, and respect the boundaries and the other person. It can be done. It is possible. It is possible. It's called will. It's called ability. It's called accountability. It's called, what is it? Help me out, Spirit. Self-control. Thank you. Having self-control, having the ability to make those decisions to do that, and the other person consciously choosing to also do that. It is possible. And when you're in a partnership, it is about you consistently working on you, and your person supports you doing that. And likewise, they're working on them. You support them doing that. Everything we're figuring out that we're mirroring off each other and triggering off each other ignites something in us to go back within, to improve ourselves even better, to be a better human. And because I like and love you and want to build with you, I'm going to support your growth in that journey, because I see the value in that and the potential for the future you. And I like where we're going. I'm going to be right here cheering you on and available if you need anything, and vice versa. 222 on my clock right now. The brakes slammed and I looked up, it said 222. If there's a way, there it is. 222. Huzzah. So twos are a decision. It's a major decision, a choice. I believe here that there is this opportunity for you to find the value in it. It doesn't happen immediately, but there is a working up to it. Okay. We will clarify, see if we can't get anything else out of this, or if we need any light shown on anything. And as I say that, I'm pulling the light seers. Okay. See if we can't shine a light. All right. I like this reading. I'm not mad at the fact that there is a hesitation and a questioning of forever, because it really opens up the opportunity for you to truly look at what the blocks are and why. And that is also an opportunity to heal and grow something that you may not know, is an actual reason standing behind it. And it could take you even deeper into your self-awareness, which is always an opportunity to meet everyone else even better, at a better level. The deeper you know yourself, the more clearly you can meet other people and see them for what they are. Okay. All right. Okay, there we go. Let's give these and one more. Okay, boom, 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 boom. Okay, Ten of Pentacles clarified by the Death card. Could be dealing with the Scorpio. Four of Wands and the Star card clarified by the Three of Wands. Yeah, this is somebody over here who's like probably put an end to this conversation before, but there's a change. There's a change coming. This is a transition, and from feeling like things are good, there's no need to change anything, but there's like, okay, maybe there is. Maybe you could see their point here. We've got that Three of Wands, and this is that energy of kind of waiting for that to come forward, waiting for that to be a unison idea. One person's on board, the other person needs a little more persuasion. So I feel like somebody here is just kind of, again, playing the long game. So tell me about the Hierophant, Three of Swords. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. Okay, tell me about the Knight of Cups and the Four of Pentacles, the High Priestess. Wow, that's lots of there's somebody over here who is using a lot of spirituality to help them make their point, and I feel like this person over here is probably using their own willpower and their guides to help to initiate this. And I feel like this Hierophant is about kind of easing yourself into this eventually. There's some harsh truths that you're maybe a little bit disillusioned about what marriage actually is, where you could actually be enlightened. You could actually be enlightened here to what it truly could be. Now that you have, the vision of what it's not, right? Now you know what to build, because you have figured out what it isn't. Whether this is, your parents or your past relationships, or, the idea that it's not for you, or that, you've never seen success in it, doesn't mean that it is not possible. Again, it's with work and effort, which Capricorn is no stranger to. I know, my mom is a Capricorn moon, my nephew's a Capricorn. I love it. We've got the Seven of Wands for the Judgment card, right? Everybody here is still just kind of, well, I believe, blah, 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 blah. And the other one, well, I believe, blah, 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 blah. And you may even have outside forces, adding to the mix here. This person's family might be on board with them. They may have a long history of that and be like, yeah, it's marriage is stupid. It's a stupid institution. And you've got this family over here going, well, we have a long history of it working. So how is that the case? So, and listen, whatever you think and feel will affect your quantum field. And especially if you have outside negative manifestors helping you to reverse manifest against what you want, it's very important to make sure that your business stays your business until you make things move, okay? Until you start adding action to your dreams, desires, and ideas. And until then, you'll see who's with you and who's not. And who's not needs to be on the outskirts until you are done with your moves, and then they can look on and whatever, and then you can just put your piece between them. We've got the Page of Wands, and we have the King of Wands over here. We've got the Six of Swords, Five of Wands, Three of Cups, Four of Cups, Three of Pentacles, Page of Cups, Four of Swords, Seven of Cups, Seven of Swords, Queen of Cups, King of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, Judgment, Fool. Yeah, playing the long game. I feel like this is eventually going to end up in the favor of some type of union, even if it isn't a literal like marriage where you are going to a church and a chapel and all the things. There's some sort of compromise. There's some sort of a compromise where everybody feels good about it. And there's this down the road, everybody tends to get on board with some sort of a decision that we can all find value in. Especially with this, the Five of Wands to the Three of Cups, it's just like combative. This is this disappointment. There's a lot of people or your person is just talking about how well this would work. There's a lot of thinking. There's so much strategizing about planting a lot of seeds of love. And then down the road, eventually, there ends up being support here for this major decision, for this leap of faith. And somebody ends up taking on the burdens and responsibilities of having this union happen, right? Here we have a successful opportunity to start something really solid and long-lasting. The block on the confusion has been cleared, and then now where everybody's on board, and we can all agree, and we've all come to a decision that we are united in. And I'm telling you, it doesn't always have to be, a wedding license and all the things. You can ceremonially bond yourself. You can go to the Justice of the Peace and do something quiet, and behind the scenes you can do there's other countries where you can go and do something and turn it into a little vacation. Be like, well, we're married in Taiwan, or we're married in Bali. It's legal somewhere. And if you're living together and you get mail and your name's on bills and you cohabitate, then technically you are common law married anyway. I feel like somebody here might be getting pressure to make it official. All right. Looking for that O fish. Official. I'm being cute. Okay, here we go. 44:44 on my timer. Foundation. Pull the love oracle. What else for Capricorn? What else can I help Capricorn with? Anything else needs to come out? Crossroads. Major indecision. About that forever belonging, feeling safe in this relationship. There's some unfinished business here when it comes to somebody feeling really secure. There could be a lot of divine intervention bringing y'all together. We've got a lot of magnetic attraction towards this big celebration, towards something big, towards some sort of ceremonial event here. I feel like there's a lot of influence. It could be a lot of outside, unexpected influence where people are trying to also add their piece. I'm still getting that energy. It's not just your person. It's not just your person. It's outside people. There's a lot of anxiety and pressure that's being added here. People are like, are you trying to be single so you can still date around? You know, tell me what's going on between the lines. What's going on? Why? What's the problem? Are they not worth marrying? Blah, 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 you know, adding all the pressure. I want to grab the Kipper. Let's pull the Kipper and see if there's anything else. And then we'll use the Cosmic Insights to wrap yours. Main male, mature man. This is somebody saying, look, I'm going nowhere. You're too old to be acting like this. It's time to grow up. We've got courtship out here. We've courted long enough. Here's the community having their piece and their say. They want to say stuff too. We've got bad health coming out. A lot of extra pressure. Could be people telling you too, it doesn't look good. Oh, could be your family. I don't know how much longer. I don't know how much longer I got. I'd sure like some grandkids. I'd sure like to see you settled already. We've got pathway, false person, despair. So yeah. I feel like you're just terrified. If it's not you, it's your person. It's just terrified that once that commitment happens, then everything will change. Or then it'll be something completely different than what you are being told or sold. Okay, something completely different than what you're being told or sold here. All right, let's see. Very good. Pull it. Last deck here. Anything else? Anything else for Capricorn? Date night. Gold digger challenges. That might be why you're waiting. They may have given you some signs or tendencies of being up after your money. I think the more you communicate with this person, you might unveil some issues. We've got date night coming out. This person may require a lot out of you, and so you're just kind of staying back, giving it time. We've got air sign coming out as well. Could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You could also be dealing with. All right, Capricorns, I hope that helped offer you some clarity. Be sure to check your other placements to put together a pretty good picture of what's going on for you during the month of January. If you need a personal private reading, those are 25% off for the month of January only. All of that is in the link tree in the description box of this video, including the other platforms. The more places you're following me, the more opportunity you have to catch me live or any other of my videos that I am posting. And if you go ahead and hit that subscribe button and that notification bell, this will alert you every single time I am live and posting videos. If that personal private reading is not your jam, you can catch me when I'm doing collectives to get a reading there for a deeply discounted rate. Also now offering mentorships. It is all in the link tree. And I'm hoping you all have a beautiful solar return month for January, Capricorns. And until next time, I'm wishing you all the health, wealth, love, and light you can possibly stand. Y'all take care.